Hey guys, so this is where I'm starting the video. I'm not going to be doing a lot of intros anymore because it's a little, sometimes I'm going to be doing intros. It's a little hard when I don't know what I'm doing. This is the video that I'm hoping works out well. I will be doing a remake of another video that was going to be going up. Last video I know was the foundation review, which, by the way, I loved it. I am a little sick, which is why I sound a little like congested and stuff, because I am congested and stuff. But today I'm going to be showing you guys like a simple look. I'm not going to be calling it like the 5-minute makeup challenge, because it's not 5 minutes. It's a simple, like, everyday kind of look that anyone can do, like anyone can do. And it's like tricks that I learned for basic makeup beginners, like a basic makeup look. It's for beginners that don't want to like buy a lot of stuff, and I am going to be using a lot of drugstore. Not all of it is going to be drugstore. Most of it I hope is drugstore. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start with brows. So main tip for brows, a lot of people think that you need to straight away like dive into doing, you know, pomades on your brows and stuff like that, or pencil. Pencil is good to start off with as well, but I started it off doing powder. But also, quick tip, always moisturize. If you don't have a moisturizer like the one that I have, that is the Garnier Skin Active, which is the Moisture Rescue that I love. I got a new one. This is the old one. It's still empty. The other one is packed. I need to get it out. But if you don't, you can get a little one like this. This is a Pond's dark spot correcting cream. I've had dark spots on my cheeks before, and I just take a little and then just put it on. I usually put it on this one at night because I love waking up and looking at the results. You can also take it on the under eye. That's why I love doing this during the night, because it really does get rid of any dark spots you have. Like, I used to have a big dark spot right on my chin, and I put this on for consecutive nights, and now it's not there no more. Now it's just the shadow of my big lip on the bottom. But you can just do that with your finger. You can use a brush. For my moisture rescue, I like using a foundation brush that's like this normal one. But back onto, by the way, before I go back, everything is packed because I had to do my makeup on the go. So mostly everything is in here. So if you hear rustling, it's because I'm going through all of this. So like I was saying, brows, you don't have to start off right away dipping into a pomade or anything. I started off doing my brows with gel, actually, with not gel, what's it called? A setting brow mascara. I used to do my brows with that. I would just like comb them out with that, and that'd be it. And they would look good. Probably not the greatest, but they would look good. They wouldn't look bad. I'm taking out my brushes. For that mascara gel, I need to go get it. So I will be right back. Okay, so I want to go get it because I usually keep it in my everyday like makeup bag that I throw in my purse and take with me all the time. So like I was saying, brows don't have to be like something difficult that you have to dip into a pomade. Sometimes I will prime my eyes and not do anything. So you can do a eye look if you want, but I have concealer that's left over on my hand. So what I'm gonna do is, for me, a basic makeup look will be no eyeshadow, like literally no eyeshadow or anything. But because if I start doing eyeshadow, there's no holding me back. Like, I will go in and everything, and then if I did that, I have to go in with a full face of makeup. So for me, a natural looking face is just enhancing your features and hiding anything you don't want. You can also do that, but wisely. So you don't have to do anything for your face if you don't feel like you have to. You can always use powdered foundation, which is what I used to use. I'll pop the one that I used to use right here with the shade and everything. I used to use one by Tarte. It was their full coverage Amazonian clay, I think, foundation, but it was a powdered form, and I love that stuff. Like, I still have just a tiny little bit. When I don't feel like doing a lot, that's what I do. But if you're not into like powders and you really want to do a little bit on your face that's liquid, you can always go for a BB cream. This is the one I like, the Pure BB. I'm medium to deep sheer tint, but I am going to be priming my face. Today I'm going to be using my baby skin, which I love. But I'm not only going to be taking it on the center of my face, I think. Depending on how far this little bit goes. So I always, if I am going to do like face makeup, love to prime my face. Because if I don't, it will like be a disaster. Like my pores will be huge. Honestly, brushes are very helpful, but you can always do your makeup with your hands. You don't have to have brushes, like any expensive kind of brushes. You don't have to, but if you do want to, you can always take like a big fluffy brush that you find, just to blend everything out really well. And if you don't want to buy the beauty blender, you can always go with the Real Techniques one, which works great for me. I'm going to go in a little bit with that Fit Me, just to show you guys how this covers. So I'm doing it on this side so you guys can see. So that covered any spots that I had pretty well. Like I said, you don't have to take foundation. You can always use BB cream or anything that you want. You don't have to put BB cream on, or you don't have to put foundation on. You can always just use concealer if that's the only thing you have ever used. Like, that's fine. I didn't start using concealer until I started using foundation, so it's totally fine if you just use concealer. I'm just going to take a little more of that. And BB cream is great for it to look like your skin. Like, it's great for it to blend in with everything. So, and it doesn't look like foundation unless you like set it really heavily with like a heavy hand. If you go in and set it with like powder a lot, then you will look powdery. But if you're just very light with it and you let it look like it's your skin, you will be fine. So, for a light makeup look, you can always go in with cream products, like a cream contour or blush kind of thing. I have tried the Clinique Chubby stick. It's like this. I got this as a free sample. This is in shade Robust Rhubarb. I've only tried it like twice and I do like it. The shade's a little bit questionable for me at first, but then this cream blush, I've only tried it like twice. It does give a really nice flush of the color. I was going to go in with powder, but I'm just going to lightly show you guys how to use this. So I'm just going to take it just a tiny little bit. You can always use your finger to warm up the product and blend it all out. Just where you need it, like on the cheeks, like right on the apples, and take it up. You can also take your beauty blender, so blend that out. You can always do this. Take this edge of mine on my beauty blender and go like this and press that into the skin. It gives you a nice healthy flush of color. And it just looks very natural, mostly if you go in with like a beauty blender, because it sucks up any excess and it just looks beautiful. Like, it gives you a really nice color. A little bit of my Laura Mercier powder. Taking this stone brush for under the eyes, taking whatever isn't like big places where there's powder, like the cap, and just brushing that really fast and tapping off any excess. So I'm setting my nose with this right on the forehead right here. And then right on my chin, because my T-zone is like the place where I get the most oiliest, which I think is not a word, but we're gonna go with it. So we're just gonna set with the cap and a light hand so that it doesn't take away any of the shine that we have naturally going on, and so that it looks like skin. So just lightly, and then if it doesn't, I'll just pat it in. There we go. That's how I set my face without it looking powdery. Well, it is going to look powdery up until the point where we take setting spray. But for my cheeks, I'm taking like this stippling brush and this blush that I don't have a name for. It's just this peach blush, and setting that blush, that cream blush that I put on. And I want to do a little bit of bronzer, so I'm going to be taking my fave bronzer, which is the Face Color. We all know it's by Bareminerals. It's in Face Color Warmth. And just taking this angled blush brush, but I'm not going to be taking a lot, so anything that's on this cap, because anything on the cap I'm going to be taking, but I'm not going to be putting the product on the bottom here. Taking the top right here, so it's the tiniest amount of product, and focusing it more on the top than on the bottom. So just bronze up the face. And a little on the forehead. I do have naturally hollow cheekbones, so this is just the color. Product when I pick it up on the end right here, because it gives it like, it doesn't pick up a lot, and when I blend, it just seamlessly blends. And tap off all the excess, like using the least possible amount, and then just taking a little bit on my nose and done. You can also take a fluffy brush. If you don't have any expensive brushes, you can always take like this kind of fluffy brush or this kind of fluffy brush, and just take your bronzer. So I'm going to take this kind of fluffy brush, the ones that I used to use, and then just to give a little depth, take whatever on this brush and just go like that, and mascara, and done. Like I said, I took a hot sand and amber gold and lightly highlighted. Those two are really good for like a natural highlight, and I just took it and I went like that onto my eyelids as well, and on the brow bone, and just a little bit, whatever's left on it, on the cupid's bow, and nose and forehead and all of that good stuff. So we're going to be trying out mascara. So this is a new one that I'm going to be trying out with you guys, so I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit more. So my tip for your lashes looking fuller is tight lining. So the one that I like to tight line with is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. Okay guys, so I got the camera in my hands because I wanted to bring you guys close up onto what I did. So I am all done. I set my brows. I didn't want to show you guys the little technique that I use. I'm going to just do a whole separate video on that. I am looking in the mirror behind me. I did take some highlight and just popped it in that inner corner just to make my eyes pop a little more. And for lips, I used the Vaseline Lip Therapy for Rosy Lips. I love this because it gives a slight little tint, but also moisturizes my lips at the same time. That's it, you guys. I love this look. It is very simple, very natural, with like a nice pop of highlight right there. And I did use a couple new products for you guys and like reviewed it slightly. I'm going to do a whole separate review also for that, those kind of the Clinique products. But that is it, you guys. I love you guys so much. Los amo. And let me get that kiss in. Hold on. Okay. I love you guys so much. Like, comment down below what you want to see next. Subscribe to my channel to help me out. And I love you guys so much. Los amo. Stay positive. Mwah. Bye, guys.